Here's your Flat Stanley report number 9. On March 24th, we rode from Sierra Blanca, Texas to Van Horn, Texas. There were more mountains to see, and it was a very hot day with temperatures in the 90s. Stanley and I saw a blimp in the sky flying right over us. In the town of Van Horn, we stayed at a fancy historic hotel called El Capitan, named after one of the tall mountains in Texas. The woman at the front desk of the hotel was named Anita, and it was her birthday. She offered us some yummy chocolate chip cookies. There was a beautiful sunset in Van Horn that night. On March 25th, we had a long ride from Van Horn to Fort Davis. Stanley and I won an award. We call it the Winnie the Pooh Award, and we get it for one day. Every day we pass the Winnie the Pooh Award to a different person in our group who has been kind and helpful. We were proud to get that award. There was a sign along the road to warn us that the fire danger in the area was very high because it was so hot and dry. Did you know there are things that you can do to prevent wildfires? Smokey Bear says never play with lighters or matches. Never leave a campfire without making sure it is completely out. And do not park a vehicle on dry, tall grass. Remember, only you can prevent wildfires. We climbed another big, tall mountain. I was on that road way down there, and now I'm on the road way up here, climbing to Fort Davis, and came to a place at the top called the McDonald Observatory. The round-topped structure at the top of the mountain is a giant telescope. Scientists, called astronomers, study the planets and stars there. Finally, we made it to Fort Davis. We visited the town library, and we met the librarian named Erin. She said the library was in a very old building that used to be the town's store for food, clothes, and supplies. There was also an old courthouse building. On March 26, we stayed in Fort Davis for a much-needed rest day.